get everyone into the lobby and happily sorted. Here they go, starting off into the game now. This will be the first round of quarantine. This was a map picked by Big Red 1, as they are the away team of this match. First map is of course picked by the home team, which in this case was the unit. If anyone understands German, please feel free to translate in chat. But there is a 6-minute delay, so I will not be able to actually understand what they are saying in real time. I'm sorry. Lots of shots coming out already over towards the southern street. People crossing are in a bad way. Legless Chicken rocking the 12 times on quarantine and the G3. That is an interesting choice. Who's going to be the one holding up this kind of east two-story area? But this is an interesting defense for the tank objective, especially with such a passive Big Red 1. They are playing very passive for such an easy objective, relatively speaking. Some shots coming out on that south side, and it does look like they do down one. Lone Miyagi manages to pick off Binvol, but Robbie's going to be looking out for Lone Miyagi if he does peek again. East Sideways is going to be looking out for V-Wolf and Daniel here. They start to come around this white truck. East Sideways has got two members of Big Red 1 right next to him, and they are completely and utterly oblivious. This is going to be scary for him. And there we go. One taken down. Sideways, could he take down another? Yes, he does. That is the northern push completely cleaned up by Sideways. Much better performance than the previous map. That is for certain. Nick might be able to pick off Robbie if he peeks around here again. But it's going to be pretty unlikely. They are going to get the Reds onto Pinville. And what is this flank? Somehow, Moxham has completely gone through the defense, the offensive defense of Big Red 1, and he's going to be flanking 2 members and just clean them up. There they go. That is already 4 kills, leaving 1 member remaining. Nightmare Luna not doing his job, stopping any flankers. Yeah, sorry about that, a little bit of an interruption in the stream. Looks like OBS had a little bit of a hiccup. But all is good and the stream has started yet again. Don't worry. But I'm completely unsure as to what Nightmare Luna is doing. He's playing insanely passively for offense rather. Though half of his, more than half, 99% of his team is dead. He's the only member remaining on offense and he is playing so passively. What the plan is for Nightmare Luna, I am unaware. He's just waiting for any flankers to come his way. It's not really going to work out. With all these kills, they are not going to be pushing any more than they absolutely need to. Luna, I beg of you, please, do something interesting. I can't sit here forever. What are you doing? You're watching the burning building. There is someone in there, so that's a valid decision, but Moxham does pick off Nightmare Luna. Somehow knowing he was there, that's rather precognitive of him. Yeah, I'm unsure as to what that little kind of hiccup with the OBS setup was, but hopefully no more connection issues for the rest of the cast. That would be very preferable. Although you can't see it, the scoreboard here, I had 3 kills from Moxham and 2 from Sideways. That is incredibly clean for the unit. If they can keep pulling that off, this map will be a 4-0 to them very easily. Yes. If you wish to talk about the setup a little bit more, if you contact me, I'm Buxton on Discord. We can talk a little bit more about it. Viper me, scene of action. Pretty much everyone on the casting team has spent a lot of time on it. Mostly Viper though. He has spent probably 20 hours on Updeck alone. He did pretty much all of the work on it, but we are going to be hopping into gameplay now. Finally, this is going to be the second round of the first map. Second map. It's close enough. What's the difference, really? One thing I hope to see from the unit here is a bit more aggressive play compared to Big Red 1. Big Red 1 played so insanely passively, they didn't push him that kind of easy to attack objective at all. They just kind of let the unit just push over them like an unstoppable wave. And what is this incredible defense? 2 going south, 2 sticking in the north, only 1 on objective. This doesn't feel right to me. But we are also seeing it 12 times again. Seeing a lot of those this match for some reason. They're relatively rare on this map in general. In general in the game, even on Downfall, you only see them coming out of a few teams. But they are incredibly powerful if used in the right hands. This Legolas must have seen Nightmare Luna shift about at the bottom there. The fact that he didn't is kind of worrying. We are starting to get a southern push coming out of the Marsoc team now. I'm not sure as to who it is. It's Moxham pushing up through the ambulance, along with his buddy Lone Miyagi sitting in the burning building. If he can just take down Robbie and collapse on the objective very quickly with smokes on the streets, this could be capture territory, but there are shots coming out from the roof, I believe. That must have been friendly, as Robbie might have had an angle actually. Didn't look like he had one though. But Robbie is being relatively aware of those two on the southern side, though I'm unsure as to what the nade ever hoped to accomplish. Just kind of hitting the car.
Whereabouts did they cross South Miyagi? Right at the back or in the middle?
To the left, Moxham just pushes onto that tank and takes down Robbie. They have incredibly clear passage to cap here. He's looking for someone by that tank, but he's looking at the wrong direction now. Robbie is no longer hiding on that side of the tank. He's looking over towards the roof, and Legolas could take him down instead. Nade coming out onto the tank hits just underneath it though. Not actually going to do much. It's smoke rather. So we are getting a bit of a rotation from Nightmare Loon here, now on the Humvees instead of by the hotel, the motel. Nightmare Loon does have to be a little bit careful of Legolas Chicken, who somehow wasn't sniped by didn't get sniped. Must have, but Direwolf does go down on the south side, but there's a refrag coming out onto Moxham. Daniel avenges his fallen comrade. The fact that he managed to push up that far is confusing though. Feels like the teams are on a different wavelength. They're not really attacking where you'd expect people to. They're doing some crazy long maneuvers, as you can see, coming around the north there. But there goes Robbie on the objective. It's just Nightmare Luna left now. On the objective, that is. There is still Binfron Rex, and also another member, Daniel, in the south. Nick has to hear Binvol, but no he doesn't, and he gets taken down and punched because of it. Nightmare Luna now the only member remaining on the objective, and the nade rolls right next to him, and there he goes, dead. This is very much cap territory for Lone Miyagi. If he pushes onto this corner, this will be a 3-0 for the unit already. There it is. Big Red 1 has absolutely no objective defense. I am highly confused. And there goes Binvol, sideways picks him out just in the corner of the screen there. And there it comes out from Lone Miyagi getting this cap. You can see his shoulders go down in relief. There's going to be a cap like we have really hoped to see several times during this match. And it's going to be first going to the unit. Highly confused as to what is going on with Big Red 1 here. They are not defending the objective in any capacity. They're not really attacking it either. We just saw last round, or rather the round before this one, And they just didn't attack the tank at all. You had 2 people wiped out in the north, 2 people wiped out in the south, and Nightmare Luna kind of just sat in the back. Though Moxham has been putting in an insane amount of work, 4-1, this is unbelievable. He's consistently just dominated them with these flanks. They are completely incapable of stopping them. I may have figured out what the cause of the internet issues were, why the stream went down. It probably doesn't help that they have the stream open accidentally in the background. That is less than ideal. Does indeed show you a Twitch Prime. Do not worry, my friend. We're going into the 3rd round. I think it's the 4th, but it's only the 3rd. Oh, that's the 2nd round. Damn it. I tried to play the informative card and it didn't work out.
Oh, there's one in Motel as well. Cheeky git.
Yeah, I got Hotel going. Let's go.
Here they go. This is going to be a quick spawn. This is dangerous for the unit. These 2 members rushing up to the north are going to be completely eviscerated. Big Red 1 have to expect them coming up here. Here it goes. Daniel's going to peek this. Takes down 1, but gets refragged by Legolas. He's going with her 12 times. He's going to know the spawn now. He's getting out of there. No reason to stay in a very dangerous spot. More shots coming over towards the roof here. 1 actually managed to finish off a member of Big Red 1. But it won't really be enough to catch anyone else as there is nobody near him. Surprisingly, Binvol has not looked around and killed Legolas yet, though if he peeks this kind of mini hill, he will. Smoke's starting to come out on the western flank now. Robbie pushing up pretty hard along the wing here. He's only got to be careful of the rather passive position Miyagi. So if they just walk past him without realising he's there, it's going to be bad news. And here he goes, Low Miyagi starting to peek around the corner. Low manages to take down 1. Binvol also down, but Resville. Low Miyagi very much hits the dirt. Like V-Wolf is also starting to push down to the base of roof. Might have a tangle with Legolas. Ellison is in such a good position with the 12 times. He can watch over that western street with ease, really. One Legolas, just look to your left a little bit and you'll be able to catch Robbie as he moves across, but no, he looks around at just the wrong time and he doesn't see him.
They're flanking. One is in the two-storm. Two guys there. 2 guys from the left spot.
Looks like he has seen them actually. He looked back at just the right frame.
From the dark spot.
Bomb's a little bit unclear though. This could be an issue in the future. And there is 1 taken down. Nick hits the dust, but a refrag comes down to Robbie. Binvol is still alive and well though. Only 1 man left on objective, and the other Marsok on the roof. Legolas has got to move his position here. He is going to be flanked by V-Wolf otherwise.
1 more on that spot left of the dark spot.
Here goes V-Wolf. He's going to come around now. Take down Legolas if he just peeks around the hole in the wall. He does it. He sees him just out the corner of his eye. He's lining up his shot. Oh. There he goes. Nice and clean. Lining up the shot. That is insult to injury for Big Red 1. Now it's just Moxham, the silent ace of the unit. And also their captain. Now you would hope that the captain is the best player on the team, though. Unfortunately for some teams like Silent Purge, it's not true. But here goes Moxham, trying to take down V-Wolf. It doesn't work out, he tags him. But Moxham can't get the right shots on and V-Wolf takes it. Still think the unit can be able to take this match here, considering they only need 1 round. But we have seen a few times that teams have come back from a 3-0 a multitude of times, like Silent Purge during the round robin tournaments. They came back against Stone Cold Killers 3-0 or 3-1 2 times, maybe 3 times. I can't remember exactly, even though I was playing. It's all just one big adrenaline mess. You can't remember a thing. Moxham is still leading with his team there. 5-2 in a league match on Quarantine against a much more experienced, though slightly less trained team. Here they are hopping into gameplay now. Hopefully going to be seeing another round for Big Red 1 as they could potentially pull it back, and I would very much like to see a clutch play like that.
Oh, what we got? Alright, we gotta cross to get to
Fuck, how the fuck you load this thing?
Oh, that'll be fun.
Fuck sakes.
Using the proper big boy.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna fucking just... Can I do this? Let's do it.
Lone Miyagi clearly unfazed by the events of that previous round.
Where do you want me?
So it seems he doesn't know how to use the weapon, which is kind of worrying. I hope he has loaded it, otherwise there's going to be a very, very embarrassing moment coming up anytime he shoots.
Spread out and give it some fire down there, give it some cover.
If they cross, this Nightmare Luna's going to be able to catch him if he looks the right way. Smoke's coming out now, Nightmare Luna's going to hear this. You also have Binvolt taking that southern position, that could be quite dangerous. But here comes the cross. Moxham, the only member crossing over, looks like they're going to leave Lone Miyagi in the centre of the map.
Yeah, we are much cross. I got shot at from centre burning at least one.
Has called out the locations of the people that shot at him, but it probably won't be enough. There are people waiting for him on that south side like Binvolt. We also have the northern push here. 3 members and 2 members of Big Red 1, Daniel and V-Wolf. Doesn't matter, V-Wolf does take down 1, or rather not. It's Moxham taking down Binvolt. V-Wolf getting taken down also by Legless Chicken. And another member, Moxham, taking down the south. Looks like it was a trade between Moxham and Binvolt. And there goes Daniel as well. That northern push, completely successful, taking down 2. Lots more shots, but nothing actually hitting except for there. There goes Nightmare Luna. Looks like he tried to cross back towards the objective and was punished for it. Running out with open spaces is not a good idea, especially when you know that northern defense has completely crumbled. And there he goes, finished off. All up to Robbie now, sitting just in a little cubbyhole next to the objective. Potentially a nade from Lone Miyagi possible. Robbie is playing this very aggressively, bouncing up and down those stairs. That is not something that's particularly safe, especially when you have people on all sides surrounding you. Well, almost all sides. The south is relatively unattacked, but Lone Miyagi could potentially flip back and do it there. More shots coming out from Robbie over towards that northern side, but they're not actually hitting anybody. Maybe they just skimmed someone's ear, but no damage. Not helpful. Robbie is playing so aggressively here, and the Nick is also starting to push in. He's on the objective, potentially going for a cap here. Looks like he's actually just rushing in to take down Bro. Robbie, please. Robbie has let Nick into the objective building.
Benny's here. I'm in Benny.
He's completely unaware, but looks like Robbie's going to peek out and get taken down because of it, and the unit going to take this match.
Where was he?
And also the map.
Oh, right, okay.
Nick wasn't actually sure where he was. That's kind of surprising. Oh, he must have heard him. He pulled out the radio and slowly started communicating to his team. Now let's see what the third map is going to be. He's hopping into the war room now. This is going to be the third map. B, I have a feeling we might be seeing some tanker. Oh no. We are seeing tanker. My worst fears have been realised. With the cargo and downfall bans, instead of picking Bazaar, they are taking tanker instead. This is an interesting choice from Big Red 1. They must be more confident in it. Or maybe maybe they just hate the other team and they want them to suffer. Also a possibility.
Just.
Thank you for your subscriptions to the VR Master League channel or the Onward Master League channel. All of the proceeds go towards us, the casters. Like a man being very generous with that. He hosts a website with no ads, nothing. All out of pocket. Or possibly out of the Archive or Pro Tools pockets, but nothing. But they are starting now, hopping in now. This is the first round of cargo, or rather tanker. For some reason I got that mixed up. Hiding in the tunnels, there we go. Record one on the offense. This is a top floor objective. A relatively easy one to attack as long as you can get past the initial kind of spread out defenders.
Scooter Daniel links, Wolf Mitte, Robbe Wind voll rechts, es ist oben und los. 12 Sekunden warten, Smokes Granaten.
There's something about smokes. Lots of shots already coming out in that bottom left tunnel. Robbie almost got tagged there. Let's see who that is. Oxen probably there. Return fire coming out, but it's not going to do anything. If Robbie peeks this, he's going to be in trouble. Well, not as Moxham keeps nice and low down to the floor. More shots coming out. Nick actually managed to take down Binvol, but Binvol takes down Low Miyagi with a nade. The objective is now open for anyone that wants it, but Nick is pushing up hard. Managed to take down another one. V-Wolf taken down with a headshot by Nick. Nick should also have seen Robbie cross over there. Moxham gets the revive onto Miyagi. Here comes Nick with a flank onto Robbie. There goes Robbie. This is incredibly aggressive from Nick, picking up 3. We also have Sideways defending this bottom tunnel. But Nick and Sideways communicating a little bit. I think there's someone there, but it's nothing. Yeah, he's just pre-firing, calls out. Maybe a little bit too late. And we see the massive defense of Daniel and Nightmare Luna. And just very slowly creeping forward. Maybe they're going to try and steal some nades off their dead friends' corpses, but need to start moving a little bit more. This is tanker, not downfall. Goes the floor, my boy, but no, it does work out. Nick is taken down. He is risible, so it's going to be cooling out that Nightmare Luna has taken him down from this barge. Great, rather. They're all on a barge. Not very helpful information if he calls that out. Seems their tactic is to just wait out any kind of push from them and then slowly and surely creep up, because they do have plenty of time. Still 3 minutes 40, and there is going to be a bit of vulturing. A nade coming out and stolen. And it's going to land perfectly on the objective and take down Low Miyagi. But no, he gets incredibly lucky and it gets blocked by the objective radar. Here comes another smoke coming out. Right next to Legless Chicken does take down Daniel. Now all up to Nightmare Luna. Being the last man alive is not something you want to be. It'll be stressful, your heart's pounding, you've got to just hope there are as many enemies dead as your teammates called out. But we are going to get aggressive push. Low Miyagi coming up, Luna. He ducks back just at the right time. He's going to pick this corner and take down Nightmare Luna, who tried to go for the pistol. I guess he didn't think he had enough time to reload. That is going to be a round for the unit on this third map, though they have already won the match. These are played for points, these are played for how much MMR they'll gain or lose. In this case, gain for the unit. But Nick had his really devastating flank there, coming up the kind of northern... Is it northern? Yeah, it's the northern side. I remember the tanker is positioned horizontally, so north is the right side, left side is south, yeah. That push was absolutely devastating. He took down 3 and just continued until he was eventually put down by getting too over aggressive by the proning Nightmare Luna. It looks like we'll be hopping into the next round imminently. At max 45 seconds is that auto start time where he's going down very, very quickly. Here it goes now. This is going to be the same objective, of course. Hopping into the gameplay now. Second round of tanker. The unit on the offense is going to be the same objective. I wonder how they're going to be reacting to the same objective.
You fuck. You go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down.
Looks like Low Miyagi has forgotten his night vision, so he's going to be going downstairs to the nice and light environment. There's no one defending this kind of bottom left tunnel though, but lots of people, already 2 killed, 1 on each side. The unit taking down Invol Rex, and also Legless Chicken taking down another inside the center of the map. V-Wolf is playing very aggressive. There goes Moxham, Daniel and V-Wolf pushing up very hard along this top side. Legless Chicken sideways, and also Low Miyagi, the only members left. From a 5v5 to a 3v3 in 30 seconds. Serious alliteration. Interestingly, no night vision from Legless Chicken. So maybe 2 members forgot their night vision. They seem unaware of these flankers. That could be a serious problem for the unit. And a team kill comes out. Daniel and V-Wolf trade. Or rather not trade. Just cold-hearted murder. Life of tanker, everyone. Everything is a threat, regardless of how close or far it is. Just, if you see it, you shoot it. So we might have V-Wolf having a little bit of a tango with Low Miyagi in just a second. Low Miyagi is, however, looking the wrong way, so this is going to be V-Wolf's pick here. But Low Miyagi does flip back. He does hit V-Wolf. He's just on the other side of the crate. This is unbelievable. They don't see each other. But he pops up and just pops him in the back of the head. Clean and precise like a professional. Another member also went down from that team kill, so it's just 1 left. There goes Nightmare Luna, taken down by Low Miyagi, and the second round will go to the unit. Nice and clean as usual. Everyone's map pick not going so well. seems to be a recurring theme that one member of the unit will be just completely dominating per round. Last round we had Nick, and the most recent round we had Lone Miyagi picking up his 3-0. Seems the unit is just full of aces that love to flank. We had Moxham the previous maps, now we have Nick and Lone Miyagi picking up the captain's slack. Looks like we are going to be starting imminently as all members of the unit and also Big Red 1 are readied up. I have a feeling they're not going to be forgetting their night vision this time, and if they do, that is mighty embarrassing for the unit. They had 2 members forget their night vision before, and that is less than ideal on a map like Tanker, where Volt really blends into the background. Really have to keep your eye out for friendlies as well. Volk and Marsok, little to no light, pretty much the same thing, might as well shoot them both. Here we go, hopping into a 3rd round. Anchor, this could be another round for the unit. We'll have to wait and see.
Blackout again, boys. Oh, no,
Looks like he has his night vision this time. Oxum is just staring at the floor. Hopefully not having any issues. Let's hope. This is also a very dangerous objective for the unit to be holding. We could see a cap if Big Red 1 plays their cards right. Lots of shots coming out of the bottom lane. Just a little bit of free fire. Legless Chicken's going to be the real issue for Big Red 1 here. Holding this angle very delicately. Looking at the wrong place. Binvol's looking at the corner. It's a trade, but it's going to be an advantage for the unit. One also goes down. B-Wolf taken up by Nick. Just in the center of the map. Another one so taking out Nick doing an insane amount of work. Taking down Daniel as well. It's already a 2v4. Legless is also possibly going to get revived. We should probably go finish off Legless Chicken, but he doesn't see Nick. He doesn't have any night vision, so he doesn't see Nick move across. Or rather he does, we just can't see it. They are going to get the revive. Nick putting in an insane amount of work. Let's just take a look at the scoreboard real quick. 7-3-1, that is unbelievable. Now it's just Nightmare Luna with his passive play. Did work out previously, but it's going to be an incredibly uphill battle this time. This is going to be an incredibly drawn out round if Nightmare Luna continues to snake through these tunnels like this. Everyone on the unit is going to be holding their angles nice and tight, not really leaving any possible angles. But it looks like Nick is getting a little bit antsy, which didn't work out for him previously. Nobody on the unit neglecting their angle watching duties. Ironways is just spraying over here. He might be able to catch Nightmare Luna if he does that a little bit. But currently there is nothing for him. All it's doing is just giving away his position, which on a map as small as Tanker can be good, bad, it depends. In this case it's bad. Giving away his position here is less than ideal. What the players are seeing here is incredibly dark down here. Luna's got to be careful sneaking down this alleyway. Fine pre-fire, very questionable. Sideways does speak out, almost gets taken out by Luna because of it. Not going to be enough. He's not picking that again, at least I hope he doesn't, because that would be a very questionable move if he does. But Luna's just going to back off again, try and tangle with Legless instead. He has plenty of time remaining, 2 minutes 40. But no Maggie is going to be watching him. He looks away just the wrong time. Nightmare Loon didn't see him. And it's going to be a trade. As it's the last number of eggs, it's going to be a round for the units. Possible Big Red One's going to attempt for a comeback like they did on Quarantine. I'm not so sure. I think they are going to be able to pull this off, a 4-0 on Tanker. Because Nick has been an absolute menace on this map. 7-3-1. He's been doing most of the work for the unit though. Low Miyagi also going 4-1. Legless Chicken going 3-0. But what we have here is this objective is going to be another dangerous one. Just on that kind of far eastern side by the containers, same as last round of course with the cyclic objectives. Looks like we're going to be starting imminently now. These teams are very nice with their time management. Still only got 40 seconds left on the auto start before they are kicked into the game. They've been starting before that by about 30-40 seconds, which is very nice. Here we go into the gameplay of what could be possibly the final round for Big Red 1 here. See what Big Red 1 is thinking there. It's a bad situation. I speak German still.
Hab ich doch gar nicht gesagt, das war ein Spaß, nur um dich zu ärgern. Los jetzt.
I heard the day before yesterday, that's all I can understand. Daniel being the Portuguese member of Big Red 1. Or at least that's what his flag is, and he speaks German as well. We are seeing an aggressive offense already going down into the tunnels, except for Legless Chicken, who's going to be holding up this front. Otherwise, nobody holding these bottom tunnels on the side of Big Red 1. Absolutely nobody. Binvol's got to hear him. He is not calling him in, so I guess he did not hear him at all. What is going on with Big Red 1's hearing? There's Low Miyagi about to traverse underneath Daniel. Isabe's also literally meters from Nightmare Luna now. If he just peeks his head over these barrels and moves up the stairs, he's going to be having some lead flying. Looks like Legless Chicken had a bit of a contact. Not sure who with though, I couldn't get to read it before it disappeared. What even is this over here? Ah, it looks like it was with Legless Chicken on that northern side. But here we go, getting sideways. Trying to move up these stairs now. But Big Red 1 doesn't defend the objective. Moxham just walks straight in. They don't even realise. I'm Luna just shocked at this. I could hear him exclaim before I had to move away. That is going to be a 5-0 for the unit. That is a huge boost to their MMR. Big Red 1 are not going to be too happy about that, but for the unit's first match in the league, that is very impressive. A 5-0 against a team that was first introduced into the league in Season 3. They're going to be relatively happy about this. But anyway, that has been this match. This is the final, has been the final map. There is not going to be any more maps after this, as it's a best of 3, and they're all best of 3. They have won. Well and truly. 4-4-5 for their score. Anyway, that's going to be it from me, Buxton. We hopefully will have some more casts shortly. Let's just take a look at the schedule. Now we have a cast with Nightfire. No, it's the day after tomorrow at 2 AM BST. That is something like 6 PM EST, I think. You can check it yourself on vrmasterleague.com/onward, and then just hit the matches button and it will show everything. Thanks for watching, everyone, and goodbye.